nice.
Hey YouTubers, Grimmy Dragon here with a rather unexpected review. Um, and it's one I just got, so I'm sharing this with you right away because I think we've all been interested in what's coming next for the subscription service. And I just got my latest edition from that service about half hour ago. So I'm sharing it with you guys, and it's none other than Tarantulas. So here we have Tarantulas in his motorcycle mode, which is pretty sweet. Pretty much a repaint of Wreck-Gar and the Junkion scrap heap. Or Junk Heap, I'm not sure, I don't remember exactly what the name was, but he's just a repaint of the Junkions in motorcycle mode. Well, the Junkions from Reveal the Shield and Generations. So, it's a pretty good mold. A little more complex than your modern deluxe, but he's still pretty nice. As you can see, the paint job does a good job of homaging Tarantulas' spider mode, while the vehicle choice actually homages his transmetal body. Though this is technically supposed to be the Dawn of Future's Past version of Tarantulas, before he joined up with Megs and became the beast bot we all know. Still, it is a very nice looking Tarantulas. And I do like the color scheme on it. The neon green, the yellow, the purple, they all work well together, much like they did with Beast Wars Tarantulas. And as you can see, they got the design on the little, I guess, a fender cover for the front wheel. Not entirely certain what that's called, but yeah. And the headlight actually seems to continue it too, so at least with one more stripe. But there are plenty of details that really look cool on this thing. I love the spider design on the back of the bike. You got the big Predacon symbol right there. Looks good. And all in all, a really nice looking motorcycle. So just for a quick comparison, we'll bring in, I think it's Junk Heap or Scrap Heap. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not sure. I can't remember. It's the basic Junkion. As you can see, same mold. Looks so different, but looks so cool. So I do like it. And much like the other Junkions, you can take Wreck-Gar here. And he can actually ride Tarantulas. And Tarantulas can ride the Junkions in vehicle mode as well, if you desire. So that's always a cool feature. I always like that about the Junkions, so I like it here. But in any case, I think it's about time we got him into robot mode, see how he looks there. Okay, so now we have our Tarantulas in his robot mode. He's looking really sharp too. And I love the way this guy turned out. I mean, yeah, the asymmetry of Wreck-Gar is still there. and it's kind of a detriment, but the overall package is really nice. And there we have the new head, which is actually the third head designed for this particular mold. It was used by Takara in Japan and also in a previous BotCon, but this is the first time I got a hold of this particular version of the head sculpt. So I think it was originally meant for, like, again, I think it was called scrap iron for the third one, so I could be wrong for that, but I think that was the name it was used for originally. Oh, but sorry, it must have drooped down a bit. But yeah, it looks good for tarantulas. So in any case, yeah, that's nice. I like how the waist seems to have the spider eyes painted in, kind of homaging them, and even getting one on the codpiece, which is really nice. The placement of the neon green and yellow are both really well done. I like the yellow stripes on the wrists, meant to mimic his old claws from the Beast Wars cartoon and the original figure, but he also comes with another solution for the claws situation, which is these accessories that are like little spider microns. The bio calls them arachnoids. And you know, they're just the spider minicons that came with Arachnid from Arms Micron. And yeah, they do have the like the claw paint on the back legs, which is good. And a nice detail is that they painted the eyes, actually painted them green, which is a really good touch. I do appreciate that. Sadly, no faction symbol on the underside. They completely removed the spark crystal this time. It's a shame, but I can live with it. Still, it's nice to have this micron in. And it transforms like an arachnid and becomes a pincer. So you can actually put these on his hands. Now before I do, there is one flaw I want to note, is that the hands already have stress marks on them. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but like this one has a stress mark right out of the box, and this one is stress mark is forming from the first time I put the claws in, which is a shame. And before I put the claws in again, I'm sorry guys, I just got so much to go over on this. But he does include the pipe axe weapon that Wreckguard had. So yeah, you can use that if you want. Just goes right in his hand like so. You can clip it in, but again, the hands are already stress marked on mine, so yeah, I'm not going to be using that. But it is there if you want it. But I do intend to put the claw hands in. So I'm going to change it up a bit, make this easier on myself. Because it seems like they go in easier if you put the hands palms down. Although it is easier for them to pop out like this, because it doesn't have the thumb to really hold it. Well, as you can see, he looks pretty good with his claw hands in place. And I do like that. That's probably how I'm going to display him. And he's going with my other Beast Wars figures. I don't have too many, but he's going to go with them pretty well. But for quick comparisons, well, I guess I should go into articulation first. So he does have the ball-jointed head, ball-jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, elbow bend. He has a wrist swivel, waist swivel, universal hips, thigh swivel, nice knee bend, and that one, nice on this one, and ball jointed feet. So he does have ankle pivot ability. So yeah, he's pretty sweet. Now for a quick comparison, let's bring in Wreck-Gar. I know I'm going to have to review Wreck-Gar later on because I completely ignored him in the movie marathon. Sorry guys, I'll get that corrected later. Might be a week or two though. But yeah, there he is with Wreck-Gar. Looks good with the past version. Next up, I'm going to get him with Leo Convoy, Rampage, Transmutate, it'd help if I got them all in frame, and Depth Charge. And as you can see, he goes quite well with the other Pre-Feast, Dawn of Futures Past, or alternate universe Beast Wars characters. And I'm pretty happy with that. I think he turned out well. I think it's great. I wish I had like the few $1,000,000 it'll take to get a hold of the Beast Wars BotCon set, but that's probably not in the immediate future. Still, he looks good with the pre-Beast Beast Wars figures I have already. So let's get these guys out of the way, because I got one more set of figures to get them with. And that is the fellow Wavemates, or the fellow subscription characters. So you got Karzap, Nacelle, and Serpentor. And he looks pretty good with these guys. So what you said, interestingly enough, all of these guys actually appeared in the Timelines 9 comic. Tarantulas at the very end is kind of like the prelude of things to come. But it was nice to see all these guys together in that movie. Like to see all these guys in that comic, and I'm glad to get figures of them all. So yeah, I mean, really cool. Glad to have Tarantulas. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, this would cover my look at Tarantulas. A really good figure, highly recommendable. Um, Unfortunately, you probably only going to have to be able to find them on eBay or Big Bad Toy Store, TF Source. And it's probably going to be pretty high prices since this was a subscription exclusive. That said, I still think he's worthwhile if you want him. Um, and if you have the subscription, you probably got him already. And oh wow, look at that light piping go too. And that is quite impressive. I can see it going through right here. So yeah, really do recommend this guy. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this little review. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to see more, and share with your friends. Not sure when the next review is going to be. Probably sometime next week. Again, I gotta cut back a little bit, low on toys, and I kind of need to recharge a bit here. But yeah, so hopefully we'll see you guys next week, where I should have a set of Batman figures for you. But until then, take care, so long, have fun, and bye-bye.